Diddy is facing federal charges that would make anyone's blood run cold: racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution. We're talking serious stuff here. The prosecutors say that from 2008 to 2024, yes, right up to this year, Diddy has been using force, threats, and coercion to get women involved in sexual activities. And not just that, they say he was forcing them to participate in sexual acts with male sex workers. Ever heard of freak-offs? Well, apparently that's what Diddy called these sex parties. But wait, there's more. The prosecutors are also accusing him of running a criminal enterprise. We're not just talking about music and wild parties here. No, sir. They're saying Diddy was involved in all sorts of illegal activities, including kidnapping and arson. It's like we're talking about a mafia boss, but in the hip-hop world. Now, since September, Diddy has been locked up in the Metropolitan Detention Center, MDC, in Brooklyn. And let me tell you, it's not a nice place. It's a federal jail where some of the most notorious criminals in the United States have been held. Imagine Diddy, used to mansions and private jets, now in a cold, gray cell. He's already been denied bail twice. 2 different judges have said, nope, this guy is too dangerous to be out on the streets. But now there's a new judge on the case, Judge Arun Subramaniam, and it looks like things might change. Why? Well, this judge seems to be seriously considering the possibility of letting Diddy out on bail. Last Friday, there was a bail hearing that was absolute madness. I'm going to tell you everything that happened, but first, let me explain the bail package that Diddy's lawyers proposed. It's something that'll make your jaw drop. A $50 million bail. Yes, you heard that right. $50 million? That's more money than most of us will see in our entire lives. House arrest. Basically, Diddy would be locked up in his own home. No phone or internet. Imagine that. The king of social media not being able to post even a single tweet. Private security 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're talking armed guards watching him constantly. Strict limits on who can visit him. No wild parties in the mansion. It's like they want to turn Diddy's house into a mini luxury prison. But here's where it gets interesting. Hey, dramatic pause. Folks, before we continue with this juicy gossip, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way, you won't miss a single detail of all the celebrity gossip I bring you. Come on, it only gets better from here. Now let's get back to our story. The prosecutors are fuming because they say that Diddy, even while in jail, has been breaking all the rules. It's like the guy can't help but get into trouble. According to them, Diddy has been 1. Making 3-way calls on monitored phones, in other words, calls he shouldn't be making. 2. Using other inmates' phone access codes. Basically, borrowing other inmates' identities to make calls. 3. Using a third-party text messaging service. Somehow, the guy managed to send text messages from jail. And what was he doing all this for? According to the prosecutors, to tell other people to contact witnesses and even to try to influence the potential jury pool. It's like Diddy was trying to run an empire from behind bars. Speaking of influencing the jury, remember that birthday video that Diddy's family posted recently? It seemed innocent, right? The family wishing him a happy birthday, everyone smiling, Diddy on the phone.
I love y'all so much.
We love you too.
Love you, Pastor.
So much. I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls. I mean, all of y'all, but just for being strong. Thank y'all for being strong, and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world. My birthday, I'm happy.
It turns out the prosecutors say this was part of a social media campaign orchestrated by Diddy himself to influence potential jurors. And here's the craziest part. Apparently, they caught Diddy saying something like, "I only need 1" on a recorded call. What was he referring to? Well, the prosecutors believe he was talking about getting just 1 juror on his side. It's like he's playing chess, but with his freedom at stake. Now, let's talk about Friday's hearing. It was like an emotional and legal roller coaster. First, there was a problem with some photos. It turns out the prosecutors allegedly took photos of privileged material between Diddy and his lawyers. This is a big no-no in the legal world. The judge was furious and ordered them to destroy 19 copies of these photos. Plus, he told them they couldn't use that evidence in their arguments about bail. Point for Diddy. But then, the judge started asking interesting questions. He asked the prosecutors why Diddy shouldn't be released on bail if Mike Jeffries, the former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch, who faces similar charges, was released. It's a good question, isn't it? The prosecutors had to get creative. They argued that Diddy's case is worse because 1. It includes violent acts. 2. There's use of firearms. 3. Diddy is allegedly still obstructing justice while in jail. In contrast, they said the obstruction allegations against Jeffries ended in 2015. Also, Jeffries is 80 years old, while Diddy is 55. According to them, Diddy poses a greater danger. But wait, there's more. An infamous 2016 video also came up. In this video, Diddy is allegedly seen beating his ex-girlfriend, Cassandra Ventura, in a hotel hallway. Diddy's in a towel, by the way. The prosecutors say this is clear proof that Diddy is violent and dangerous. But Diddy's lawyers counterattacked. They suggested that the video might be edited and that there's more context to the relationship. They even hinted that there was regrettable physical conduct going both ways in the relationship. It's like they're saying, yes, there were problems, but it's not as simple as it seems. A crucial moment in the hearing was when the judge asked where Diddy would stay if released. At first, his lawyer said in Miami in a house with a dock, but no boat. The judge basically told them no way. So they quickly changed strategy and proposed a 3-bedroom apartment in New York's Upper East Side. Imagine the scenario. Diddy, the hip-hop mogul, locked up in a 3-bedroom apartment with 2 security guards inside and 1 downstairs. It's like the plot of a comedy movie, but this is real life. Diddy's lawyers are playing all their cards. They're arguing that Diddy has the right to defend himself publicly. They even cited Donald Trump's case as a precedent. According to them, Diddy's communications are protected by the First Amendment and he hasn't done anything that really obstructs justice. On the other hand, the prosecutors keep insisting that Diddy is too dangerous to be released. They say his history of obstructive conduct is part of a pattern of violence that has lasted for decades. According to them, no bail package, no matter how strict, can guarantee the safety of the community. Judge Subramaniam said he'll make a decision soon, possibly this week. If he decides to release Diddy, you can bet it will be under very strict conditions. We're talking about a level of surveillance that would make the Big Brother house look relaxed. And if the judge decides not to release him, Diddy's lawyers still have one last card up their sleeve. They can appeal to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals. It's like the final level of a legal video game. But there's something else we need to consider. All of this is happening at a time when the entertainment industry is under intense scrutiny. The #MeToo movement has changed the way we look at powerful figures in Hollywood and music. Diddy isn't just a rapper, he's a mogul, a man with enormous influence in the industry. If these accusations turn out to be true, it could have a domino effect on the entire hip-hop industry. We've already seen how other scandals have brought down powerful figures. Could Diddy be next? And let's not forget the impact on his legacy. Diddy has been an iconic figure in music and business for decades. He has inspired generations of artists and entrepreneurs. How will this affect his legacy? How will history remember him? There's also the racial aspect of all this. Diddy is one of the richest and most powerful black men in the entertainment industry. Some might argue that he's being treated more harshly because of his race. Others might say that his wealth and power have protected him for too long. It's a complicated and delicate issue that will surely be part of the conversation in the coming months. In summary, buddy, this is a legal circus of epic proportions. We have a hip-hop mogul accused of very serious crimes, lawyers arguing about controversial videos and secret phone calls, prosecutors trying to keep him behind bars, and a judge who seems to be seriously considering letting him out. It's like a mix of Law and Order, Empire, and The Godfather, all rolled into one. And the craziest thing is that we could see Diddy eating turkey at his house this Thanksgiving or spending the holidays in a cold cell in Brooklyn. It all depends on what the judge decides in the next few days. What do you think? Do you think they'll let him out, or will he stay behind bars? Do you think Diddy is guilty, or is this all a conspiracy to bring him down? Whatever it is, I assure you that this will give us a lot to talk about in the coming days, weeks, and probably months. And remember, whatever happens, this is just the beginning. If the case goes to trial, we'll see a lot more drama, more shocking revelations, and who knows what else. We'll be watching every detail, every twist in this story that seems straight out of a Hollywood movie. So stay connected, because I promise we'll keep bringing you all the updates on this case that's shaking the foundations of the entertainment industry. Until next time, folks. Hey, dramatic pause. Folks, before we continue with this juicy gossip, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. That way, you won't miss a single detail of all the celebrity gossip I bring you. Come on, it only gets better from here.